Winter storms still hit the Northeast with flood rain and strong winds. Live updates show title. High tidal new storms that will threaten the U.S. this week. New storms are expected to affect the Northeast with rain and flooding. As the deadly winter storm continued to rain on the area, delay traffic, shut schools and cut electricity. Thousands of residents from New Jersey to Maine were under flood warnings and strong wind warnings. On Wednesday, forecasters said combination up to 3 inches of rain on highly saturated snow-covered ground increases the risk flooding, especially in low-lying and coastal areas along mid-Atlantic New England. There was good news. The National Weather Service said that as system exited the Northeast on Wednesday afternoon, storm was expected to reduce rain and wind, but by Friday, another powerful system will come into play, bringing cold air and more snow to the East Coast. And more will come later this week. More than 250,000 service customers in New York State, New Jersey and Pennsylvania were left without electricity from 9 a.m. The winds were recorded over 50 miles an hour across New England and climbed over 60 miles an hour in coastal areas. Due to the storm, many school districts have postponed or canceled the start of classes. At least 5 deaths and numerous injuries have been reported in the Midwest and Southeast. At least 3 hurricanes were confirmed Tuesday in the Florida Panhandle with winds as high as 106 miles per hour. Polar vortex only the beginning. January's weather forecast is chaotic and dangerous. Rescue intervention. The avalanche at Palisades Tahoe ski resort caused area to close due to fact that teams were searching. Meanwhile, dangerous snowstorm conditions that peaked on Tuesday continue throughout Pacific Northwest. Heavy snowfall here leads to difficult travel conditions along mountain roads in Cascades and Olympics. Developments. Airports in Denver, Chicago and Miami were responsible for the most travel delays and cancellations. According to Endproof Weather Service, more than 150 rivers along the Atlantic coast were under flooding. Endproof. Amtrak canceled dozens of trains running mid-Atlantic region and through Maine on Wednesday, citing the effects of a severe winter storm passing northeast. Many of the canceled trains were in major metropolitan areas such as New York City, Boston and Philadelphia. After a dam southeast of Connecticut was partially damaged, hundreds of people were forced to leave their homes, leading to a mandatory evacuation order. The evacuation zone stretched several kilometers along the Yantic River, from the town of Bozrah to Uncas Falls in Norwich city center, about 72 kilometers northeast of New Haven. In a statement from Norwich Public Service, the city manager decided that Yantic River Flood Zone must be evacuated to protect life and safety of residents in area. He said, an emergency shelter was opened at Kelly Middle School in Norwich, where the Red Cross was on duty to help hundreds of